Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal is to make that connection or answer that question. So be sure to get into those call lines right now as soon as you can. Here we go. 310-997-4966. 310-997-4966. And I am excited to take your calls. So get into those call lines and we will just go ahead and chat away, right? You all know how this goes. A couple things coming up. We have Awaken Your Gifts, everybody. And this really is an opportunity to dive in and learn more about your gifts, how to dive into your intuition, your psychic, your mediumship. So if you're a beginner and wanting to explore and wanting to dabble, that's the perfect workshop for you. We also have Mastering Your Psychic Connection, and that is also coming up. It is the ultimate psychic masterclass, which I'm really looking forward to teaching and helping you really get those details, hold that connection longer, really tie it all in a little bit stronger, especially if you have a hard time holding that link for an extended period of time. Last but not least, we have the spiritual business mentoring, which I love the spiritual business. This is really for all of you light workers that are feeling that calling, that you want to start your business. There's something more, something to do. And this really is an opportunity to dive in and learn how to put those business steps into action and really create that freedom for you and live your purpose. So, really looking forward to that. Beth, thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate that. Very, very sweet. So thank you so much. I always the stars really are very sweet. So thank you guys so much. Let us do some callers, shall we? So you guys kind of know the rules here. I'll go over them a little bit more for you. No ringing, dinging, blinging. So let's go ahead and turn off those external noises, including spouses, kids, and pets, right? Let's have everyone in silence mode. Have that phone up to your ear. Know what question you want to ask or know what connection you would like to have from the other side. And we will do the best that we can, of course. Just a couple things. If you have gotten through more recently, I do ask that you hang up and let someone else get through the call lines because it really is important that we get as many callers and healing in as we can, okay? Especially with our limited opportunity here. Here we go. Let's see. How about we do 253? Hey, 253. This is Colby. Who is this?
I'm Peggy.
Hi, Peggy. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I'm wondering if it's possible to reach out to my sister. She had passed away really unexpectedly and
Mhm.
she's missed terribly.
Okay, well, let's see what we could do. I feel like with your sister, one thing I don't know, I feel I got the sense of being very grounded. So either like a very practical person or a very grounded person. I just feel like she's a bit of a rock that we could lean on. That's just the sense I get from her. Would that make sense around her, Peggy?
Yes, for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
She gives the sense of like, let's think through this, let's talk through, let's not be haste. So I really get a sense of that because I feel like Peggy, even though you sound very calm to me, I don't know if you're the younger sister or just the one that would, I hate to say it, but be more emotional because she really makes me feel like she loved kind of helping you through things or loved kind of talking you through, especially when there was a lot of difficulty. It feels like some challenges and things like that. And she really, I feel like, enjoyed being there, that kind of sounding rock for you. Was that resonate for you, Peggy?
Oh, Totally, totally it does. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now, for some reason, she shows me, I just saw the ocean or the beach. So would you understand a connection to the ocean or the beach with her as well, Peggy?
Um, well, we had usually, well, not usually, we would go to, we've been to some of the southern beaches together
Okay, got it.
as
Okay.
like a vacation.
Okay. I feel like these are just these little getaways she really loved because she didn't always give herself permission to just kind of let her hair down, so to speak. So I feel like when she did, she really immersed in it. I just feel like she just very much enjoyed the water, the family time, a lot of laughter. I mean, she really gives me a lot of laughter around her, you know? And
Oh yeah.
I also feel like there's kids connected to her. Would that make sense, Peggy? That she would have 2 kids or children that she left behind?
Yeah, yeah. She was older than me, so her kids,
Yeah.
um, two of her kids are older than me, but they're still kids. They're still
Yeah,
your
yeah.
kids, you know?
Yeah, well, they're definitely her kids for sure, right? But she really gives me the impression that I just feel like that she was very much there for them. They actually feel like they've done really well. She just feels like she was always very close to them, really like worked hard, very much about like discipline, manners. Like she's very on top of things. So I don't think she let him get a lot away with a lot, but she definitely gives me the sense of very much loving them to pieces. And I just feel like, to me, though, even though you're the baby sister, and like I said earlier, her wanting to guide you and help you, I just feel like she felt such a sense of responsibility for you as well. Almost like she didn't want you to miss out on being a kid. So I feel like she stepped in a lot of ways to kind of be even that big sister, but also a parental figure to you. Cause I just feel like she loved kind of just being there to kind of hold you emotionally, physically, just did a lot for you. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause she's an oldest enough. She was older than me enough that she could have been my mom, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But I just really feel like she lets us know that she's okay on the other side. Really gives me a sense of really again feeling at ease and feeling a sense of peace around her. It's interesting. Was there Do you know if there was like an undiagnosed illness or something we didn't catch? I almost feel like the passing is a health issue, but maybe something we didn't realize was wrong. Would that resonate? Do you know if that's the case here?
We don't really know. She just didn't wake up.
Okay.
She went to bed and didn't wake up, but
Oh, yeah.
nobody knows. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, it just gives me, I just feel like there's a sense that there was an underlying health issue. And, like you mentioned, I don't think it was caught. So, but I just feel like with her, there is such like I said, a sense of peace with her and really a feeling of completeness, which is really nice. I just feel like she really lived her life in a very present way. And so I feel like for her, she didn't really walk away with regrets, or I just feel like she felt very good about her decisions. I think she was just so, in a way, conscientious about her life and her decisions and just really more being there for the people around her. And I just know that she loves you and she gives you a big hug, big kisses to her kids. And really a feeling of knowing that you can still call on her, Debbie. I keep feeling like we have a birthday coming up. That Peggy, do you know if there's a birthday coming up?
Well, her son's birthday, he just had his birthday, and my granddaughter, and then my birthday is in August.
Got it. Okay. I feel like this is a little bit more of that happy birthday to her son, but your granddaughter,
Yeah.
she just gives me a lot of love for her too, right? So there's a lot of love
Oh yeah.
for her too. She just gives me the sense she's cute as a button. So I don't know if she would tap her nose or play with her nose, but she gives me a sense of being cute as a button. So I just feel like there's a lot of love for her, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so just know that she's
Well, that makes
okay.
me feel better.
Yeah, just know that she's okay. She gives me the number 4, so I don't know if you can connect to the number 4. I don't know if that granddaughter is 4 or we have the April or the 4th of a month, but would you be able to connect to the number 4 with your sister?
Well, her birthday was April.
Okay,
Her
got it.
and my other sister, and
Okay.
they both passed. But
Okay.
yeah, their birthdays were April.
Okay. And Peggy, do you happen to know a name that starts with an M, like a Mary or a Maryland? Or it could be a middle
I
name.
do. It's
Okay.
her other daughter. Her other daughter is Marley.
Got it. Okay. So I just feel like she wants to give love to the kids and let them know that she's around. And one other name, is there a D name? D as in like Dawn, Don. I keep seeing a D. Would you recognize that name
Well,
or D?
yeah, her spouse's name is was Dick.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So I just feel like she's letting us know that she's with family on the other side, with loved ones on the other side, but also wanting to give love to those still here in the physical. Okay.
yeah, yeah, because her spouse is still here, and
Yep.
that he deeply misses her, of course. So she's
Yeah.
probably just letting us know.
Just letting you know that she's around. Okay. And I will
All
leave you
right.
with that tonight.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a beautiful night. Bye bye.
You too. Thank you. Mhm.
Bye. Okay, let us do another caller here. Here we go. Let's see. How about we do oh my goodness, so many here, huh? How about 707? Hi, 707. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, this is Angel.
Hi, Angel. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I was hoping to hear from my brother.
Okay, got it. Let's see. I feel like with your brother, he really, gosh, I really feel like he shows me really pretty eyes. So, would you understand your brother having really pretty eyes? Just because I
Yeah.
feel like there are eyes that really. It's interesting. I wonder if they're like a little bit of a combination of a color because they feel like they might change colors depending on the light or his mood because there's this beautiful flecks in them. Does that make sense? Do you remember that about?
Yeah.
Okay, because I see that a lot. And I really feel like with him, he really gives me the sense to I think he'd like to kind of goof around. Like just really
Yeah.
get people going and almost get people going in a serious way, like where you would think he's very serious about something and here he was just kidding. So I feel like
Yeah.
he loved to kind of do that. And I feel like too, he was always kind of pulling pranks on your mom. I just feel like kind of just really giving her a hard time, but in a really fun way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And a
Oh,
little
yeah,
bit,
for sure.
I'm going to be honest, I think you celebrated Christmas and he means this with love, but I kind of think he was a little bit of a bully when it came to Christmas or wanting or like kind of taking precedent. So I feel like he might be the older brother. Would that make sense, Angela? Is he the older brother for you?
Um, well, he seemed like an older brother, but he was actually my little brother.
Okay, but you understand then
But
he
I
would come
totally know
across.
what you're talking about Christmas, though.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Christmas
because
is serious in my family.
oh, it is like you know
Yeah.
what it reminds me of that movie Dodgeball, right? Where it's like survival of the fittest.
Oh, you nailed it.
Yeah. So
We used
that's
to get in really big fights on Christmas.
yeah, but I just feel like, it's like him tackling you, like putting a pillow over your head. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it is about surviving. But I just see him being very vibrant, though, a very vibrant young man. And I do feel like his passing was very sudden. You would understand that, correct? Like to me, I don't think he got to say goodbye
Yeah.
to everyone. because to me, there's a sudden passing. So I really get that feeling around him as well. I also, do you know if
Yeah.
he happened to sing or just have a thing for music? But I just keep feeling like I hear him singing or something around music.
He really liked music, and he really liked to get down with music. He
Okay,
would
got it.
never sing, but he definitely enjoyed it. And our dad was a singer.
I got it. So your dad is okay. So that really okay. So I think he's more. But even when your dad was performing, I think when you guys were younger, but your dad would have been on stage or performing in front of a people or at parties or something. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because I just feel like when you're little, everyone's out there dancing and everyone's having a great time. Do you know what I mean? I keep
Yeah.
feeling like, would your dad also be on the other side, Angela, may I ask?
Yeah.
Okay, because I
Yes.
just feel like he is with your brother. I just felt like they were both on together on the other side. And I really just feel that your brother really shares with me that I feel like his passing was accidental or something not intentional. Would you know that or do you not know that?
Well, we weren't sure
Would you
um,
understand a
if.
connection to substances with him?
Well, yeah. Towards the end, he was drinking a lot.
Okay. Because I get the feeling with him that the passing, I can only tell you what I get, and I don't feel that it was intentional. So I feel like he had been going through a lot to me of emotional stuff. I feel like, and a
Yeah.
lot where he was really like his life was a little disarray. Just kind of like
Hmm.
maybe a relationship wasn't working out. Like he just gives me the sense that things kind of weren't working the way he wanted them to, or the way he was hoping, right?
Yeah.
But I just feel
Right.
like, to me, though, the passing doesn't feel as if this was intentional. I just feel like it was not being careful. That's really more the essence he gives me, that he just wasn't careful, honey. And so,
Okay.
and I do feel like he gives me a cross, so I feel like maybe your mom has a strong sense of faith or a strong sense of God, because he shows me a cross. Do you know if your mom has his cross or if he wore a cross?
Um. So I know she was wearing a cross for him.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't think
Okay.
it was his, but
But
she
you
started wearing one
understand,
after
that's
he
fine.
passed.
Just let her know
Yeah.
that he knows she's wearing the cross, okay? Because he mentioned her having a
Okay.
cross, okay? And I just feel like he lets us know that, obviously he's having a great time. Dad, I think, is keeping him in line. So there really is a sense there. But I feel like it is about you having fun. Really, Angela, you exploring, you having fun. Really, he wants you to just go for things, because I really feel like sometimes you're holding back. And I feel like he would be the first person to push you. You understand that, right, sweetheart?
Yeah.
And I just feel like he's pushing you. He's like, listen, you can do this. You can do this. So I feel like for you, he's sending you all this love and all of this kind of motivation to say, look, you can do this, but also take care of mom, right? Because I feel like mom is having a very,
Yeah.
very difficult time. So just be there for mom, but
Yeah.
also it's like he just keeps showing me wings for you to spread your wings and really keep kind of going for what it is you want to go for, okay? Don't hold yourself back, honey, okay?
Okay.
All right. Lots of love to you, hun.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye, hun. Okay, let us do another one here. How about, my goodness, there is a lot. Let's see. How about we do, how about 315? Hi, 315. This is Colby. Who is this?
I am Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. How can I help you today?
Oh, I wanted to talk to my daughter.
Okay, got it, Lisa. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, to me, the first thing she did was brought a big, big smile to my face. So, Lisa, I just feel like that's exactly how she was. Whomever she crossed paths with, she absolutely brought a smile to their face. Just her energy, her vibration. Does that make sense to you, Lisa?
Yes.
I
Yep.
just feel
Mhm.
like too, she really gives me a feeling, yeah, like just kind of a lot of energy bouncing around, bouncing into a room, just always needing to do something. Does that make sense? Like I feel like she's always
Yes.
always running around doing something. And such a
Yes.
flair. I feel like she's got such a flair for color or design. I just feel like she loved to kind of put things together. Would that make sense? Whether it's clothing or her room, like I feel like she just loved to kind of have things kind of put together, but she gives me a sense of it being bright or colorful. Would you understand that, Lisa?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I also know with her, I just get a feeling very independent in a way, or I don't want to really use the word rebellious, but I think she really liked to own who she is or own herself. Like, I don't think we could really tell her what to do. Does that make sense around her?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. Because I feel like she just gives me a sense of she'll tell you what to do. Very, very, very stubborn. I just
Uh-huh.
feel like she's very stubborn. And you just honestly, you couldn't force her to do anything. I kind of feel like she might have been a picky eater, or at least a picky eater when she was younger. Because I feel like you couldn't even force her to eat or what you wanted her to eat when she was younger. Like I feel like she would just kind of hold strong to what she wanted. So would that make
Yeah.
sense? Okay. And I just see with
Mhm.
her, like, I feel like, do you know if there's something with her hair where she had a color streak in her hair, or she was coloring her hair? She just really gives me a sense of something around her hair that she's drawing me to.
She had a lot of hair.
Okay.
She always wanted to get the color, but her hair was so beautiful. I didn't want her to do that.
Okay, got it. Okay. I have for some reason on the other side, I think she's got a nice pink bright streak. So I feel like that's her just doing what she wanted to do, right? But she really, I just feel like she shows me such goodness and kindness about her. I mean, yes, she's stubborn and she's headstrong, but I also feel like just truly a heart of gold and really a sense of stopping to help people. Very sensitive to like animals. If someone's hurt, like she wants to help. Like she really gives me a strong compassion. Would you understand that?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And I just also I feel like to me her passing also is very unexpected. So you would understand that, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. But I just know that I just feel like for her, she had a million things she was planning on doing. Very creative. I just feel like she's extremely creative. She had a million ideas of things. And I don't think you could ever discourage her that it couldn't be done, right? She really gives me the feeling of like, I'm going to do it, mom. You can't tell me no.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And I just feel like there's a strong connection to angels with her. So I don't know if angel is a connecting name or feathers, but I just want to bring you to angel and angel wings that she shows me. So would you understand in the house or something you have that would be an angel or angel wings that is around your daughter that you can see or connect to?
Um, they made like at school. They made a sticker with like her initials with angel wings. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Now, what's also interesting is I wouldn't be surprised if you know if someone has a tattoo of that sticker, because I feel like that sticker to me, she gives me the sense that sticker lives on. So I almost feel like there's a tattoo for her as well.
I have a tattoo, but not of that.
Not of that,
But
but you have a tattoo for her, correct?
yeah, her
Okay.
sister and I too. Yeah.
Okay, got
Mhm.
it. And just know that she just gives me beautiful flowers. So just know she gives me beautiful flowers and a connection to a bird, almost like a hummingbird. So I feel like it's letting you know that she's all around you. So when you see the flowers and the hummingbird, it really is knowing that she is with you guys and very much around you.
Okay.
And
And her sister's tattoo is a flower. Yeah.
okay, perfect. And she shows me her handwriting. So is your tattoo her handwriting, mom, or do you
It
just
is.
keep
Yeah.
Okay. So she's just letting us
Both
know
of
that
them.
she knows what these are, okay? And I just feel like for her, she's letting you know that she's okay and lots of love and nothing's gonna hold her down. I just feel like she is a force to be reckoned with, and she still is on the other side. And I just feel like, whatever you can do is just keep honoring her with that vibrancy, with that light, really bringing that energy in, because that I feel like is what she wants to be remembered for. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Lots of love to you, Lisa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye bye. Okay, let us do another one here. Here we go. How about we do 586? Hi, 586. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hey, Colby, it's Nikki. How are you?
I'm well, Nikki. What can I do for you tonight?
I just wanted to hear from my dad. It's been a long time.
Okay, got it. Well, let's see what Dad has to say. I just feel like with Dad, the first thing he does is give me a little bit of a smirk. So I feel like he gives me a little bit of a smirk, almost as if he's got a secret, like I just feel like little mouth gestures, these little like half smiles is what he gives me. You know what I mean? And I just feel
Okay.
like he gives me a lot of, he's not afraid to talk. Do you know what I mean? He really gives me a sense of not being afraid to talk, being close to people, being very, very close to his family. You would understand that, right, Nikki?
Yes.
And I just feel like he just shows me like I think he enjoyed telling stories. So, no matter what's going on or if there's a party going on, like he sit there and just tell someone a story or kind of go into things. Like he really gives me that sense around him. And I feel like he also gives me a very lovable sense. I also feel like it's interesting. Did one of you did you happen to have like he makes me feel like there's a grandson for him, but after his passing. So would you understand that connection? Do you know if there's a
Yes.
grandson? Okay, because he wants us
Yep.
to let us know he knows about the grandson. Okay, and I also
Aw.
really get the feeling with him where I feel like he loved having his grandbabies. So he really gives me a sense of loving to have his grandbabies, right? I also feel like that I just feel like, he's a little particular. Like I just feel like he liked things a certain way. I don't know. Do you recognize that about him? Like, or his room is his room, or he just gives me a sense of like he's got this little workbench, and I feel like that's his area, or he likes it in a certain way. So would that make sense for you? Would you understand that about him?
He had a workbench.
Okay. Because I feel like he just shows me at the workbench, enjoying to kind of do his little projects, put his little things together, right? But I feel like
Uh-huh.
you were very close to your dad, Nikki, especially when you were younger. Like I feel like you'd be around, you'd kind of like to follow him around. So he really gives me the sense of like having you by his side even when you were younger, kind of showing you things. And he really shares that he's around you now and around your babies now. So he really shares with me being around the kids a lot. So I feel like he just wants to let you know that he is with you and he is around. And he really gives me this like nice little dry sense of humor with him. So would you understand that with your dad, Nikki?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Okay. And he just lets us know that he's very proud of you. I just feel like for you, just in how you're a parent and how you mother, I just feel like he's extremely proud of you. And I feel like you're very involved in your kids' lives. And I think he just loves to kind of watch over and see. And I feel like you keep them very active. And I think that's just something he loves. Because I feel like he liked to keep his kids active. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just know that he is with you, wants to say hello. And there's also, is it one, do we have a celebration, Nikki? Would you understand it's a celebration or an anniversary birthday? Just right. I feel like we're at June 30th. To me, it's right around the corner. It either just passed or it's just coming up.
Yeah, we have a few things
Okay.
that just passed are coming up. Yeah.
Okay. I just get the sense that he's part of the festivities. Okay. So he lets us know that he's
Oh.
part of the festivities. And I feel like you have his picture inside in a little frame in your house, correct?
Yes.
Because I just feel like you talk about it or you talk to him and I feel like he just wants to let you know he hears you.
Aw. I
Okay?
do.
Okay. So just know he's around, he's okay. I feel like is your youngest son named after your dad or have part of your dad's name? Would that be correct, Nikki?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
his middle name.
yeah, he just wants to let you know again, he's very honored by this, you know? I feel like it means the world to him. So
Uh,
he really gives me a sense of being very honored and to let you know that that makes him feel very, very proud. Okay. So I will just leave that with you.
Aw.
Okay.
Thank you. And I just wanted to say after that, we actually had a reading probably about closer to a year ago, and you just did my posted my gender reveal. You predicted the girl
Oh,
that I was
yeah.
having.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it.
So
Isn't
I think he's trying to say he's going to be at the baby shower. So maybe that's what
Oh,
it was.
I think so. I just got goosebumps. How wonderful is that? I love it, Nikki. How wonderful is that, right? That's so fantastic. So I think that's
Well, I
great.
just wanted to be able to talk to you. So that's great. I'm so glad you answered.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you got through. So wonderful, Nikki. You have a wonderful night and have a fun little baby shower. Watch. I think too. What's going to be interesting. I feel like your dad is going to do something with the lights, electricity, or the camera. There's something that's going to happen. I think at this baby shower. So let me know if you see that. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Okay. All right. Have a good night. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love that. I have to say, Nikki's wonderful. And I love these gender reveals that have been happening. Again, look, no one is going to be 100%, right? But I do find it really super fun and cute that, the energy of a baby, you can kind of feel it. You can feel that, oh, this is what I think it is. And, you share it with someone. Or even what's so rewarding is, you can kind of go, oh, I feel like the pregnancy is happening in this time span. And there's been so many opportunities that someone either didn't know they were pregnant or didn't think they were able to conceive, or maybe had just kind of gotten a little discouraged or wasn't sure about their planning, what their family planning was going to be like. And so it's been super, super fun to really have the opportunity to predict the babies and the genders and the engagements. Recently had an engagement that was I can't wait to share it on social media. It was so much fun because one of my clients had just gotten a reading like the day before her birthday. And I literally was seeing her partner propose that day or on her birthday. Like I felt like there was a proposal for the birthday, but I didn't want to ruin it for my client. So I was like, oh, I'm seeing this and then this. And so anyhow, I reached out to the other person because I knew them. And I was like, I really feel like there's a proposal, is this happening? And she's like, I just left the jewelry store. It's already happening. And so it was super, super fun. And I'll share it on social media. But, I think it's wonderful when, as a psychic and as a medium, that you can really help someone either have that clarity or bring that hope or also give them the honesty. Sometimes things aren't always easy to deliver. And that's really difficult as well, but at least it prepares someone. I feel like at least it gives someone an opportunity to move on with their life or an opportunity to really kind of see things in a little bit of a different way. So it really is such a pleasure and honor to be of service, to take your calls, to do readings for clients, and to share the messages from your loved ones. So with that being said, let us take another call here. Here we go. Let's see. How about we do 207? Hey, 207. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. It's Kathy from Northern Maine.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Good. It looks like we talk once a year.
Well, there we go. I guess it's that time of year. What can I do for you tonight, Kathy?
If you could just look out and see a loved one that comes through.
Okay. Kathy, the first person I really get for you is a father on the other side. So we would have dad on the other side, correct, Kathy?
Yes,
Okay. There's also mom, I believe, as well. So would mom also be on the other side, Kathy? Would that be correct?
yes,
Okay. Because I
yes,
feel like they come in because I feel like they both wanted to say hello. And what I get is with dad is to me, dad's a real man's man kind of guy. Does that make sense? And I just really feel like a real nuts and bolts kind of a guy. Would that make sense around your dad?
yes,
Very straight shooter, you know?
yes,
And I feel like although, we knew he loved his family, I don't think he shared it a whole lot. He's not sappy at all, but I do feel like we knew how he felt and we knew where he stood on things, correct?
yes,
And I feel like with mom to me just bends over backwards. I feel like she bends over backwards to make things happen. Very resourceful. Like I think when you were growing up, I don't feel like there was a lot of money. So I feel like mom was very resourceful in how to make sure all the kids were treated fairly or how to make sure everyone got what they needed. Does that make sense around your mother, Kathy?
yes,
And I just feel like with her, she worked with her hands a lot. So I feel like either, obviously cleaning, but even sewing. I feel like mom really could sew or crochet. Like she gives me the ability of being able to do things with her hands, but that's very creative. Would you understand that around mom?
yes,
Okay. And I just know, Kathy, what's interesting is they come in and it's nice because they both hug you. They both come in and embrace you because I feel like it's almost like to hold you up. So I feel like there's been some challenges lately where sometimes you just don't know if you're going to be able to be strong enough to keep going. So I feel like they come in from the front and the back to kind of hold you up, to let you know that they're carrying you through the difficult time, the difficult moment. So would you understand that, Kathy?
yes.
Okay. And I just feel like as well, I don't know what it is, but have you been is there a sense of being overly fatigued? Your mom kind of shows me under your eyes. I don't know if it's just that she's letting me know that you're tired, or there's not enough rest, or not enough exercise. I'm not quite sure, but is there something going on under your eyes that you can connect this to?
Yes, they're puffy.
Okay, got it. So she just gives me a feeling of like, let's take care of that. Okay, let's take care of that. And really, really shares with me a feeling of letting you know that they've got your fur babies. I think we've got a lot of fur babies on the other side. So they let me know that they're with the fur babies.
They got my little Bugsy and my Munchie.
That's it. They definitely do, but they're letting me know that they're with them and they're taking care of them. And I just know this is going to sound really odd. Have you thought about getting a fish, or do you have a fish, Kathy? or did your dad have a fish
No.
tank? Or did your dad have a
Dad
fish?
liked
I'm sorry?
Dad liked to fish.
Oh, he liked the fish but didn't have it. Yeah, I saw it more I'm just curious. Let me just kind of I want to. Did you happen to have a memory of being at an aquarium, or to me the fish is behind glass, so I'm trying to figure out what are they're showing me.
When Daddy died, I was just a little girl, and one of the first things that they bought me was an aquarium.
Oh,
So
there
that's
we go.
where you're getting.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, got it. All right. So they're just letting me know that they're taking care of everyone, okay? and just to let you know that your dad is very, very much by your side, Kathy. I just think, he may not say a whole lot, but he definitely shows me a being with you and around you, okay?
I need to hear that.
So just a lot of love to you from them. And I will say, we don't have time to go into it, but I just have to say there are so many loved ones on the other side. I've got a woman that feels like a sister for you. I have an aunt on the other side. It feels like
Yeah.
you've got a couple cousins on the other side. I have a much younger male on the other side. Like your
Yep.
parents are representing all of them.
Everything you just said, Colby, is right on the head.
Okay. So just
I
know,
can't say it, especially when you were naming off the ones on the other side.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm so glad to know that they are all together. They're all with you. They're all having a hoot though, just so you know. They're not waiting for anyone to have a drink, okay? They're kicking it up, okay?
Oh, wow.
So, just a lot of love to you, okay, Kathy, and you have a beautiful night.
You're the best. You just made my whole week.
Oh, you're so welcome. Have a fabulous night, Kathy, and happy 4th of July.
Thank you, Colby. Same to you.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, that is the end of this episode of the Colby Rebel Show. Thank you guys so much for dialing, tuning in. I really want to give a shout out to the stars and thank you guys so much, Sandra, and so many of you sending the stars. It really means a lot to me. I'm just going through it now, kind of keeping an eye. Hello, Brooke. Yeah, Sandra, thank you for those stars. That's beautiful and sweet, and I really appreciate it. Lots of love to you guys. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Please be safe. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful night. Thank you, everybody. See you later.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.